Not this time.
Okay, Alucard, I am live.
Hoping that freaking Christ. Someone else out?
I'm just gonna open my Twitch and use it so I can, do the copy, paste damn thing and tweet it.
Haha. A call.
Okay, it's looking fine.
That's good. Testing, testing. Can you hear me?
Yes.
And the game?
From what I heard from that little bit of echo, yes.
And since I'm live with you guys, I'm gonna tweet it out.
Copying link. Since Kai was hosting before you, auto host most likely has him up.
Nice. And nice as well, guys. I just completed the next bounty.
I hate Twitter needs an edit button. And I don't have to say, oh, like, it just changed the crap. Well, you could have a history button next on the edit button. But Twitter won't do that.
He's folding.
I am in space facts. Okay, now, wait, which character did I pick?
Okay, turn on my game's audio.
I chose the wrong character because I was playing my new Jedi today. I love this, it's just shoving achievements in my face because the Steam achievements got added today. My screen is just every 5 seconds as an update of an achievement going. Because it checks your game history, it's just go, this guy's done everything. How long is it going to take for it to stop popping up? Okay, this was my Jedi character. This is not who I'm playing as. Sorry. Hey Nicholas, how you going? How you been, Nicholas? Oh, I'm doing good. Streaming mostly at the moment.
Oh, cool.
How goes school? Are you back at school yet, or is COVID still screwed that over?
I screwed myself over.
Oh, this is why you like Kaiba.
Yeah.
You can jump in VC, man, when you want. You have the ability to hop into the VC talks, Nicholas, so you can't jump in. You should just click on it. He should have that rank in it.
I'll raise.
You just click on the I am streaming bit and you'll pop into it. Like the little audio icon in I am streaming.
I'll call. Okay, so far the odds are in my favor. Let's see what we get. Son of a bitch.
Just how do I explain how to get it? It's confusing.
Hey.
Just click on the area that I'm in and you should be able to hop into it.
Ha!
That's weird.
I lucked out.
Ah, that's the problem. It's at the bottom of the server, Nicholas. It should be right down below. It should be the one called Queen's Lounge. You have access to see it. Here, let me at you. I added you in the section, Nicholas. You should be able to see it.
And for those not knowing, I'm streaming at the same time as Zio returns.
But you do have the in-lounge role, so you should be able to see the damn thing. If you can't see it, that means there's a problem. I'll have to get Paige to fix that later. Oh, he's not. He screws the rules because he has no money.
I screw the rules because I have no money. I raise.
Hey, Kyle, you can put a link to his Twitch if you would like to. Also, I like how you can plug yourself. Check him out on the Twitch and YouTube. He's very bad. Remember that time I gave you that pity win in Duelist Kingdom?
Shut up, Yugi.
Name one time you beat me officially, not in a movie.
I'll call.
See, shocked, silenced.
Hale, check on Keeler and the others. See if they figured out anything with the artifact.
Sir, I'd like to hear what happened.
Follow orders. I'll brief
Yeah, man, I
everyone
just
later.
gave him a win.
I've sent for water and Colto, my lord. I'm sure the desert was agonizing, but we've been waiting for word. Any sign of Darth Swtor?
Wait, how did that guy cast 2 pair?
Okay, Nicholas, just join any random VC within Paige's server and I can drag you down here because for some reason these lounge roll is being stupid. Because if you join, you have the permission to be in VC, it's weird. So just join any VC and I can just drag you into this one.
Your master was Sith until the end. It was a good death.
So, he really didn't make it then.
It's raining today.
Damn it. We all felt it, but we weren't sure. We're not blasted Sith. Without Swtor, we're just archaeologists with guns. Without him, this whole expedition falls apart.
Damn it, Max. Quit saying the truth. Ugh. Unless I get 7, I'm screwed. had a... Oh, you had to hire straight. No wiser advice has been said, Sam. I think I'll fold.
Hello.
Hello.
Does this thing work properly? Just needs to drag him down.
And I'm gonna probably let myself be eliminated. All in.
Hey Nicholas.
Well,
Okay, can you see I added you at the bottom of the server? Can you see where I added you?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Do you see where I added you at the bottom of the server?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
see,
I can hear you.
You see the VC that everyone's in? Join that one.
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see you.
So how you been, man?
Wait, hold on, the audio, is, I think I might have to close, Twitch because the, Twitch, because the audio is, keeps repeating.
Echoing. Like you hear it with me, and then you hear it on Twitch, basically.
Exactly.
So yeah, you can
Exactly.
you can
Exactly.
you can do that. Now the VC at the bottom of the server is where I am, and you should have permission to join that.
Okay. Okay, so I just closed, Twitch.
That's okay.
Okay. You can still hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, that's good. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. Just I wish COVID would fucking end.
How's COVID?
It should go away.
Me too. In my state, we're beating back the virus. In my state.
Yeah, like we're beating it here. It's just you just want it gone now.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I know things here in Maryland are starting to slowly go back to normal, but
It's just, you wish it never happened in the first place.
yeah, me
All the
neither.
pieces
I was
later.
just expecting to
First,
just
you'll
go on
help me
spring break
obtain
and
Zaka's
and
secrets.
just
Respectfully,
kick
my
back,
lord, I can't
relax,
just turn my
and
team over to
do
you.
my spring break, go back to school, business as usual, right?
But no, this COVID stuff happened.
Yeah. I literally had to give up my dorm room for this shit. Literally had to give up my dorm room for this shit.
That's not good.
Yeah. So I still have those topics in my video. I still have those video topics. On my Google Drive if you want.
Yeah, we can do that sometime. It's just I'm usually in here doing. But if you pop into here sometime, we can. Because there is
Sure, why not?
There is a recording.
Sure,
chat.
why not?
Captain Gola,
Yeah.
Last hail, now's
Yeah.
not
Where
the
is it?
time.
Let me scroll
The
down. Where
artifact.
is it?
the one that
Queensland,
Jawas found.
right at the bottom.
It's got Kayla.
Hold on.
We disabled the dampeners,
Hold on.
and there was a flash.
Queen's what?
What?
Queens
Start
Lounge. It's
containment
right at the
procedures
bottom
now.
of the server.
Oh wait. Where it says Queens. Fairy Queens.
Yeah, like, right at the bottom, Queens Lounge.
Queen's Lounge. Okay, I see it now.
Yeah, I added you at it. Streaming and recording is. If you ever want to do a video, we can hop into there
Sure.
and make sure it's aligned.
Sure. Sure.
And you can
Sure.
record the audio and stuff.
Sure, and also, for my topics, I use Google slideshow for the slides and
I don't
stuff
know.
because
Keela,
a
are you in
recent
there?
topic I was thinking about recently was maybe comparing like the Trunks TV special with the manga adaptation because I think
Like I'm showing what the differences are. That's what's idea.
yeah not only that but also how the anime improves the story of the manga because honestly the manga
Like how Trunks goes Super Saiyan and Gohan dies in the anime but doesn't in the manga.
The anime is a lot more emotional. It literally has the edge. It literally has you on the edge of your seat.
Like the manga's good. It's just I think the anime adaptation improved. What the manga did.
I see what you mean. It improves the story.
They
The
were my
manga.
team.
Sir,
Well,
I
like,
think Perrin escaped.
The manga was like
He was heading into the desert toward
Yeah.
the tribal
the
settlement.
anime was improved
Alas,
because the
we're
manga
more
already
later.
existed, so they
You
could
remember
realize
the
what they
sons
could
of
do to
Palawa.
change
Yeah.
it to make
You
it
hit them
more
hard in
about
Mos Ila, but
as
their
a
main
sword.
The
village is
anime
just a
is
few clicks out.
the anime
If that
is
creature
essentially
reaches
an
them, this could
adaptation
get
of the
very
manga.
ugly.
But they
The
changed a
sons
few
of
things to
Palawa
make the
can
story
handle
overall
themselves.
better.
Not if they don't know what
Yeah,
they're
which is
facing.
which is why I
Basic
prefer
rule
the
of
anime
xenoarchaeology.
version,
You don't
the
unleash
anime
a
version
foreign
of the events
technology
rather
into a
than
population center,
rather than the
especially
manga.
one with a
Excuse me.
man-machine
And don't
interface.
even get me started on
Worst
Dragon Ball
case, the
Minus
technology
either.
that changed
Oh.
Perrin could replicate.
You
Every
and
person
Sal
in
are
the
famous
settlement
for
could be
hating Red Flame
transformed.
with a Vengeance.
Say that again?
You know Sal the same?
Of course.
You and him absolutely despise that.
Dragon Ball Minus because it's basically
Yeah, it's
Goku's
terrible,
origin.
but it's just like you remember how he used to go on these big long rants about it.
I know. I mean, Dragon Ball Minus is basically Goku with Superman's backstory.
It doesn't hold a candle to the Bardock special.
Bardock, the father of Goku, the original OVA TV special.
Yeah, that's a million times better than Minus.
Yeah. And so I've been busy for the past 6 months. I'm in so I've been stuck in my
With
house for
due
like
respect,
6
my
months.
lord, we know
So
what
yeah.
we're doing. There are risks to any
At least you're
excavation.
safe, that's important.
Reclamation Service protocol for contaminated
So-
sites
Say that again?
mandates atomic
least you're
heat
safe.
cleansing of everything within a
Yeah,
100-meter
that's right.
radius. We've
My
got a
voice
store
high
of
pitched,
beryllium
by the way.
explosives for that purpose,
I'd say
enough
it's
to
normal.
obliterate the Sun's cave village.
Okay, because
But I
I'm a
hope
little
it
bit
won't come to
embarrassed by
that.
I'm a little bit embarrassed by my voice.
What choice do we
Your voice is
have?
fine.
If you're
Like,
lucky,
you
maybe
sound-
you
Okay.
can take out
Sounds
Perrin
normal to
before
me.
he reaches the settlement. Otherwise,
Doesn't
plant
sound
the
like high
explosives.
pitched
Be
or
careful
childish
with
or
them
anything.
around the caves. One way or
No.
another, the contamination has to be
You
eliminated.
sound like you have a lot of energy.
Yeah, I get that a lot. I'm a really energetic person. And by the way, have you heard from Steven, by the way?
You mean Super Saiyan Science?
Steven, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard from him, but like just talking about GT abridged and stuff.
Yeah, and I actually talked to him today, actually.
I haven't talked to him since whenever I became a Patreon.
Oh, right. And I know you know who is gone, and I'm not gonna say who.
Yeah.
Say that again?
Are you talking about a certain person who used to be important in the server?
Oh, let's just say, well, I took Steven's word for it. Let's just say he wasn't really a nice guy. I mean, I don't know exactly what happened, but I'm just taking his word for it.
I think we all know who. Yeah, I think everyone who was in the server knows who you're talking about.
Yup. Here's a hint. Here's a hint. His username starts with M and ends with Z.
And he used to be on Dragon Ball Network's Twitch streams.
Yeah, that's right. You know exactly who I'm talking about.
He was not a nice guy.
Yeah, and and Steven told me a story about well, let's just say that he wasn't exactly the nicest person around, so screw him, and he has the audacity to talk shit, of course. Yeah.
Ripognane kari Mariaka. Akam jalebek memarik. Memyuka hal.
And what pisses me off is that you're willing to talk shit to someone on the internet, but you would never say that to their face.
My thing is, if what you say online, you only say online what you have the balls to say to someone's face.
Once already.
Say that again?
Like you only say stuff to people online that you'd actually tell someone face to face.
Thing with me, how you're interacting, how you're talking to me right now is no different if you saw me in person. It's no different.
Exactly. You should treat people online how you treat people in real life. Still people.
In person, you mean?
Yeah, they're still people.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You shouldn't you can talk shit to someone on the internet, but you wouldn't and you think you can get away with it just because you're not physically there. You think you can just get away with it.
I'm gonna move to I am streaming. You can follow me if you want, because
sure.
Correction, absolute chances of winning. Welcome back.
Is Paige back here?
Don't think the Queen's here, my brother.
Damn it. Nicholas is a nice guy. He's gonna probably hop in.
Probably. Damn it, Sam. I was trying to remember what Ash's elimination looked like.
It was Sam stealing his chainsaw.
Was.
God, I forgot how much of it is you. Yeah. Hey, Nicholas.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Hey.
No, we're all on Mars.
Hey, everybody.
This is my friend Nicholas from Dragon Ball Network. We have Alucard, Paige, who is the owner of the server, and Mario Kaiba.
Hello, sorry.
Here to screw the rules.
They're my streaming buddies. And Paige is my current girlfriend.
Hello?
Hi, Paige.
Hi.
We have a new friend in here. Well, new friend to you guys. I've known him for about a year and a bit. When did we meet Nicholas? Whenever Dragon Ball Network opened? I think. Okay,
Yeah.
that would have been like March last year, I think.
Yeah. If anyone's interested, feel free to follow me on Twitter. I have email too.
Nice.
Yeah, Nicholas is a knowledgeable guy about Dragon Ball.
Ah, man, I could have freaking won this hand, but I decided to fold to be nice.
I do agree. Jake was a dude. Yeah, Jakey, you're out there.
Say what?
Oh, sorry, I was yelling it out on Twitch. And I agree that Jake was a douche.
Yeah, Steven told me that. Steven told me that. I mean, I literally just took his word for it.
No, because you saw how he interacted in the server.
Hey, what?
Back when he interacted in the server, he used to act like he was the most important guy there when it was Sal's server.
Talk about being arrogant.
And he also got very angry if anyone didn't agree with his Dragon Ball opinions.
Jake is an asshole.
So Zio, is that like with you all the time?
No. I'll give you a term. What Dean is to your server is what he was to our server.
Oh, so the attention whore. Gotcha.
Yeah. Except for he didn't.
Attention whoring is just the worst. If you want attention so badly, how about you work hard for it? If you want attention so bad, if you want someone to notice you, why don't you do something valuable with your time? Oh, I don't know. Be nice to people.
No, like
Stop
Sal
trying
and
to
Steven
say.
are really great guys, but God, Jake.
Screw him. Seriously, and I told Steven that. Screw him. Screw that guy.
I mean, at the moment, you guys are living your best life. You're doing what you want. I'm living my best life. I'm drinking good wine. Forget.
Good riddance to him. Good riddance. Jake, good riddance to him.
Like friends or like.
Also, hello.
Hi.
Oh, that's Alicott. I'm back to stream, so I was just having to talk. Yeah, Nicholas, we should do that video idea sometime about the androids.
Say what?
You know, the story about like how the future Trump's OVA is better than the manga and the second
I not only want to compare the two versions of the story, but also expand upon how the anime version of events improves the story of the original source material. I mean, I know that the History of Trunks special is a rehashing of the story from the manga, but it's basically like an improved version of it. So yeah.
It is, and it's vastly better. It's, like the small changes they made to the story really improve it.
Has anyone heard from Fast, by the way, if you know who I'm talking about?
I mean, GT Abridged bit?
Say that again?
You mean the GT Abridged voice actor?
For GT and Beaumont, that.
Yeah, I've heard from her. She's okay at the moment.
She's great. I've talked to her on the phone quite a few times. She's great.
She's a good voice actor too. I like. I like the party she threw for her son. That was really sweet.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I hate people. I hate some people give her flack for being a new. Like she uses a fan who became a fan around the time of Super. But
yeah, right,
I don't
right,
like
and
it. And people go, "Oh, you're a newbie." It's like, who cares?
Just because someone is getting accustomed to someone doesn't give you the right to be an asshole.
Oh, like, I'm sure there's fans who got introduced by PT.
Yeah.
People used to use crap for that.
And speaking of giving someone flack, people give Colin Clinkenbeard flack, if you know who that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They give it too much flack.
Colin Clinkenbeard?
My thing with the Nick situation is just let the courts handle it.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You people, oh man. I mean, like, oh boy. Like, those people are still talking about this Vic Mignogna crap. Like, people, get a life. I mean, I'm not talking about you, but people are doing like whole videos about this whole crap. Like, it's almost been like 2 years. Get a life. I mean, I'm not talking to anybody here. It's just, I just think it's ridiculous that.
But we should just let the court. We should just stop covering it so much and let it be handled in court, basically.
Exactly, but there's still idiots who are still provoking the situation. Like, let it go. It doesn't even involve you.
I agree with that. I think Paige would agree with that.
at last.
And speaking of the Vic Mignogna situation, I'm actually sort of like neutral on it. I don't really do videos on it. I don't really care.
You're on the same stance that Sal and I have, which is, look, we don't care what happened. Just let the court. If something bad happened, court will prove it.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. I don't really care what happens. I'm not really invested into all that because I have more important things to do with my time than other people's issues that don't even involve me. So
the one thing that does make me angry about it is that it kind of just screwed the anime community.
Yeah, like the anime community is literally divided. Like you have one portion talking taking somebody else's side, and you have somebody else defending on somebody else's side. Like I wish people would get off their high horses and stop defending someone you don't even know. Like you don't even know Vic is even capable of doing all that stuff.
No, you just got a lot of freaking run-nosers and bootlickers.
I mean, you just don't know. You just don't know that if someone is even capable of doing those kinds of things. It's like what pisses me off about this really is that saying let's say you like a celebrity, right? And you're shocked to find out that that person who you admired turns out to be like a sexual predator, right? And you're in shock saying, oh, I didn't think he would ever do that. I didn't even think that he or she would ever do that. It's just that, well, from personally, you don't know what they're capable of doing on their outside. It's just like with the Bill Cosby case, you know?
Like people seem to have this thing about celebrities that they know celebrities when you don't know how much about a celebrity compared to someone you just met on the street personally.
Exactly. Exactly. You just know that they exist. You don't know them personally.
There's too much hero worship for celebrities.
Yep.
I mean, never worship celebrities because they're just people like everybody else.
No, like you should admire them, but never act like they're better than you. Just like if you're good at something, admire them for being good at it. I think
yeah, of course you can admire their talents, but
don't act like they're better than you just because they're good at throwing a ball or they're good at doing voice lines. Doesn't make them better than you.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
They're people.
They're just human beings like everybody else.
Which means they're just as flawed as you are.
Exactly. And what really pissed me off about this whole thing about the Vic Mignogna case.
I remember last year you were getting really angry that people were just attacking each other on Twitter constantly. I remember you got angry at that.
I finished testing.
You saw that me going off on people.
But like you got cranky last year in the server because remember how there were people like on Twitter, people defending Vic and people defending the Funimation would just keep continuously attacking each other, and I remember last year you got kind of angry, like you vented a bit on the server about it.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
I agree, because it's annoying. It's like, all you're doing is just attacking each other, just causing more problems for the people you're trying to defend.
Yeah.
You're only making the situation
That's won this
worse.
round.
You're only making the situation worse.
Like, day one, I said let the court decide it.
Yeah, exactly, and I mean, and I have Android 17's voice actor's email. If you didn't know that, I have 17's voice actor's email. I email him. Chuck Huber.
Yeah, he's a nice guy overall.
Chuck Huber. Chuck Huber, who's 17's voice. 17's voice. I actually have his email. I email him. I say hello to him every now and then. But I don't bring up the Vic Mignogna situation because it's out of it's out of respect for him because I don't want to be involved in drama and whatnot. I just mind my own business.
To destroy those monsters.
You begin.
Like they should help. Like I don't understand how people just at the voice actors and just say this. Why are you antagonizing them? That doesn't look good on you.
I know. It's like you have your head so far up your ass about this situation that doesn't even involve you. Get your head out of your ass, bro. It doesn't even involve you. Get your head out of your ass.
I'm glad Z got. You know, just Dragon Ball Network's been a lot better since Z left.
Because honestly, speaking of Jake again, I've actually had my impressions about him. He seemed like an arrogant asshole. If you ask me.
He seemed like a jerk since day one.
Yeah, and on top of that, he asked me to leave this server just because I said Attack of the Clones was better than Revenge of the Sith. Asshole, I was just making a joke. I wasn't serious.
He got pissy when I pointed out Reasons Attack of the Clones is a good movie.
Clones is far from a good movie. I think Revenge of the Sith is the better.
It's the best. It's not. The Attack of the Clones is one of the worst Star Wars movies, but I was pointing out why it's still a good movie. It's just compared to the other Star Wars movies, it's not that good. And Z got cranky when I pointed out the reasons why it's a good movie on its own.
Yeah, and
it's got some good action pieces. It's got some good world building. It's got some.
And speaking of Attack of the Clones, has anyone ever played Star Wars Star Wars Bounty Hunter, which is a prequel to Attack of the Clones?
Oh, that's a good game. Kaiba's played it too.
Oh yeah, Star Wars Bounty Hunter, which sets up the events of Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, that was a very good movie. I wish they made like an OVA or a little 1-hour movie for it.
Like a miniature you mean like a prequel like a movie like a setup like a prequel movie to set up the events of something leading into something else?
Yeah, like if they did like a 1-hour TV special explaining it, I think they could have done something with it.
And speaking of that, remember the Clone Wars Star Wars the Clone Wars, the original 2003
You mean the Tartakovsky one?
Yes, Star Wars Clone Wars, not to be confused with the not to be confused with the Clone Wars. Star Wars Clone Wars, the original one from 2003.
Some of the stuff, like some of the events in the 2003 series are canon. Like George Lucas said, some of it's canon, some of it isn't canon. Like the Battle of the Battle of Hypori, that's canon. The the siege of the Battle of Coruscant, where you see Yoda and Mace trying to stop Palpatine getting kidnapped. Like
no, that was Shakti. No,
because Yoda was still on the planet. It's just Yoda was on the other side of the planet trying to get there, and Shakti and Mace were a lot closer. It's just Yoda was trying to. Basically, that's all counts. Like Shakti was there fighting the Magna Guards while Mace was trying to get the Greens, while Yoda was on the other side of Coruscant fighting off droid armies trying to get there, but he wouldn't have been able to get there in time.
And speaking of which, chapter 25 leads right into Revenge of the Sith, and there are actually two versions. I think you can actually combine season 7. You can combine the 7th season of the Clone Wars with the 2003 if you just cut out. If you were able to tweak out a few things, I guess you could.
You could cut out the Anakin segments from the 2003 series. Like, because he's also you could cut that out, but you could keep like what Yoda, the Battle of Coruscant would work.
Yeah. And speaking of which, the Clone Wars, episode 9, excuse me, actually references the 2003 Clone Wars by saying when Obi-Wan rushes in, bargains and says Coruscant is under attack. We need to go save the Chancellor, but Shakti has been sent to protect the Chancellor. They haven't heard anything back from her, so that was just a reference to the 2003 Clone Wars.
And if you read the book Labyrinth of Evil, it actually shows in that book is that actual entire battle.
Yeah, I know the exact book you're talking about, written by James Mancino.
Yeah, that one. It's a very good book.
Yeah, 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 too bad it's not canon anymore because it's considered to be part of the
I'm at
extended
least
universe.
glad that Disney still prints the Legends books, like they're still in circulation. So if you like Legends stuff, you can still buy the books, which is really good.
Yeah.
Because it would really,
Yeah,
it would suck if they just took it away.
Yeah, and yeah, so and speaking of which, I actually
Where's my
don't live that
mascot?
far away from.
No.
I actually don't live that far away from Steven, actually.
Yeah, don't you live? Steven and Sal live in New York, right? I think.
No, Steven lives in New Jersey.
That's right. I know that. And then you live
Well,
near
Sal
me.
is from New York. No, Sal is from New York.
And Steven's New Jersey.
Yes, and I live in Maryland, so
Hey,
not that far away
if
from
I ever
him.
go to America, I'll be visiting all three of you.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Like, so yeah, so yeah, when I say hello to Monica Riel, someone actually tried to tell me to not talk to her. Like, I can talk to whoever I want. I don't care about the current situation. I'm just ignoring it.
Like, yeah, like people act like you're a bad person because you talk to the voice actor. I hate that shit.
Yeah, why are you willing, why are you indifferent?
I'm friends with people in the Dragon Ball community who kick Vic. We just don't mention the kick Vic situation.
Exactly. You just stay out of it. Just mind your own business and just mind your own business. A lot of people understand that if you're even associating with the person, that means that you support everything they do, and therefore by proxy you're kicking Vic. I swear to you, that is a crock of bullshit, Billy. I swear to God.
No, but it's annoying.
It's a crock of bullshit.
So, what else? Have you played Fallen Order yet, Nicholas?
I haven't actually. I haven't. I should maybe get it. Maybe I should get it.
Yeah.
Discord. Discord disconnected me.
Oh.
I hate Discord sometimes.
But you asked me, did I play Fallen Order? No, I haven't. I should really go buy it. If it's worth the money, of course.
God damn it, Kyle. Yeah, Fallen. You know the Jedi Academy games that came out in the 2000s, like the Jedi Knight games.
Oh yeah, the one.
The one where you play.
Oh yeah, you mean Jedi Knight, Jedi Outcast with Kyle Karkin?
Yeah, and then Jedi Academy. Well, Fallen Order. Just picture it like you know how that game. You know how those games play. Fallen Order is basically a modern reboot of how that game plays.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, so I would definitely recommend. If you're a Star Wars fan, play Fallen Order. I definitely recommend it.
Speaking of Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast, I actually had that game on GameCube when I was younger. I played the shit out of it. I loved it on my GameCube, but I could never get past that one certain level where I kept getting electrocuted, and I just can't even remember. Most of my GameCube games are long gone, except for a few.
I have all the Jedi Knight games on my Steam because every May the 4th, Steam has a giant Star Wars sale. And I just buy like 10 Star Wars games because they're like $5 each.
Yeah, and and I have the original Battlefront 2 for the original Xbox on my Xbox 360, which I still have. The original Battlefront 2.
Do you have the DLC that the Ventress and Kid Fisto DLC that came out for the original Battlefront 2?
Speaking of Ventress, remember the Clone Wars movie? When she references I look forward to seeing you again, he was actually talking about the 2003 fight.
Yeah,
with,
because she originally died in that fight, but Lucas liked the character so much that he brought her back for the Clone Wars cartoon.
How the hell did she even survive that a fall like that? Like, she literally fell, God knows how many cities.
Well, according to legend, she survived. She was really badly injured, and she ended up basically in a Bacta tank for about a couple months. like critically injured, lucky to survive. But she survived.
Hello.
Lesson learned. Don't fuck with Anakin Skywalker.
And that's how Anakin got the scar above below his eye.
Yeah, the same scar in Revenge of the Sith.
Hello. It's raining for me.
Yeah, it's right. It's raining.
Hey, Ty.
Yay for the rain.
Good time.
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
I couldn't sleep.
I'm on my half-hour break right now, so I figured I'd go ahead and stop by.
I'm playing Sword.
So you're making the stream fabulous?
Huh?
Making the stream
I
fabulous?
couldn't sleep.
You guys are all nuts.
I'm making streets fabulous.
Oh yeah.
Girl.
Your sister
Thank
reminds
you,
me of fucking
Thank you,
Disney
girl.
Forever.
Made it all fabulous in here.
I don't know, I'm drinking wine.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
It's just a tiny little bottle.
and then it will lead to a goon bag.
Huh?
You'll end up drinking goon soon.
What's good?
So how's y'all's? How did Crow's stream go?
Well, I sent him some legal Australian law stuff for him to look
I
over.
thought that was Friday.
No, he decided to do it early.
So what were you guys doing when the pandemic started?
I was going to college, then my college got shut down. I was just doing community courses. But I've saved enough for my actual degree now.
For me, I think going to college is more than getting a degree in something. I'm more interested in the networking aspect and pushing yourself.
I want to become. I already. If I can get an accounting degree, there's like 4 accounting firms in this town that are hiring. So if I can get an accounting degree, I'm basically guaranteed a job.
Because I could not shit you not, because I've had a very busy summer, to be quite honest. I've been busy, been working. I recorded my first commercial and stuff, and when the audio comes out, I'll send it to you, by the way.
Keep it
If you're
that way.
interested,
I
if
don't want
anybody's
the artifact
interested.
powering up.
I'm always interested in the stuff you make, man.
You're looking all right. You caught up with that
Yeah,
monster?
pandemic put a freaking wrench in everything for me.
Pandemic sucks.
Orange for everybody.
I had so many plans.
Believe it or not, when the pandemic started, I had just moved to the DFW area,
I'll take that. Those, but some.
and
As you, what would you?
and had I not gotten my the labor intensive job that I have right now, I'd probably still be unemployed.
I think we have it, sir. The natives' forbidden zone is in
because I'm
Sector
working and I'm
22G.
going to school at the same
I
time.
can start outfitting a probe immediately. Once you're in position,
Not to mention,
use
I
this
was
signal
also
device
not
to
to
quickly
mention
draw.
the
It will launch from
after
here.
I was wrongfully terminated from my previous
In the
job, I
meantime,
lost my
we've
gym
got friends
membership
to bury.
because I was working at that particular gym.
Why did my stream
Sorry,
be
I'm
stupid?
sorry, man. Man, that sucks.
Hello.
Sorry, man.
So
By the way, who's Queen? Who's Queen, by the way?
That would be Lady Titania.
Hey, Titania, who's that?
The only
Yo.
Billy's girlfriend
current girlfriend.
and the owner of the server.
Hey, Spitfire.
hey, Titania, Titania,
Hi.
you do
Yeah.
phrasing.
What?
Whoever said Nick railing into somebody. Phrasing.
How are you doing, Ty? How was work? Or are you still at
Kyle.
work?
Kyle said something about
He's
your
on
page on
break.
stream. Facts, she is.
Oh, what did you say?
She murdered Mr. Papadopoulos.
I didn't murder Mr. Papadopoulos. I gave him an option. Either cut the fucker down or kill him. Stop messing with his unconscious body. He chose to kill him.
Oh, I didn't know he was into that sort of thing.
We're talking about a video game, Nicholas.
The murdering of the innocent fish, that is an accident. I kind of accidentally hit them with my SEMA, but yeah. Hey, it's
I'm I'm just going to shut up. I'm just going to shut up.
Who else did I
Ty,
talk
you
to?
should not been talking
I
about
swear,
that.
if Kick Dick or anybody else tries to come at me, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Don't even think about it. I'm straight blocking you if you try that shit with me.
I'm sorry.
I've
I don't
honestly
know
just
you.
gotten to the point where I gave up on not blocking.
He's my friend,
I-
Nicholas.
Okay.
I initially only blocked politicians because I was sick and tired of their spam feeds.
Alright.
Their shit spamming my feed. And people that I knew were false supporters. I've just gotten to the point where it was like, you know, just make use of the damn thing.
The whole thing is like, okay, cool. So we have all this. And
So you guys are done streaming, right?
no.
No.
Oh.
I'm still
Okay.
about 2 hours ago.
And I am on my last hour.
But yeah. So we're just, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys know when my next days off are, and I'll go ahead and make a purchase of that game.
You should play with us. Let me know, because I may do that thing where I just drink the alcohols and...
Bless you.
Thank you.
Hey, you should drink every time you die and crash.
I'm gonna die.
We should drink every time Town says something stupid in Town of Salem. Oh wait,
We'll
we
die.
died from alcohol poisoning.
No, you guys would die. I'd be fine.
Wait, hold on, what?
Motherfucking Australian.
Long story, Ty, long story short, when you get town, be prepared for a lot of stupid.
Yeah, I kind of stopped playing because of all the stupid.
Same.
That's your own fault. It's fun when you get a smart town. It's bad when you get one idiot.
Tell
like
me
had
when
last
we
week.
get a group of 15 people, then I'll play.
You're not gonna play again with me?
When we get 15 people, I'll play. I think, Kyber, you agree, don't you?
1 minute. I got a hint.
About what
You need
part?
14, because you'd have to be number 15.
If we got 13 other people, like, excluding you and me, you play town again, so it'd be 15 people with a brain playing.
Not gonna play a game with me.
It'd be tempting.
If anyone has a PlayStation 4, my PlayStation network is Nicholas095 if anybody's interested.
DM me at Nicholas and I'll add you.
Excellent.
I don't have that. All I have is a Switch. Sorry.
So I like
I have a
Nicholas.
Switch and a PlayStation, which
Ty is so
actually don't
boomer,
like.
he almost referred to a Switch as a Wii.
Let's see.
I
I have a
it's
Switch.
exchangeable.
I have a
actually still have my original Wii. I actually still have my original Wii.
I have my original everything because I don't get rid of my
I
consoles.
need
I have my original one too, but it's busted. Every time
I need a Wii so freaking bad.
Mine are modded
My-
for developer use.
My family is super cool. They bought me all the Just Dance games for Wii. Guess who doesn't have a fucking Wii?
So I drank all of that wine in like 30.
How much wine was it? Don't say a small bottle.
I mean, it was a small bottle.
How many ounces?
No.
I don't know.
It should
8
say.
fluid ounces?
So
How
Tanya,
many?
are you drunk?
How many ounces?
8 fluid ounces?
That's not bad.
Hang on a second.
Once the haters are, if you
How many fingers am I holding up?
2.
Two.
What are you?
You're only holding up 2, man. Only holding
Here,
up 2.
here,
Why?
here, here.
Are you sure
let me
about
do
that?
this.
Are
Let me
you
do
sure?
this.
Can you name all 50 states?
Give me 5 seconds.
No,
I have to
I didn't do
remember.
that.
Decide name all 50 states.
Backwards and in order.
I can name them. I'm just not right now. I see 5 fingers. I'm fine.
No, no. You see
Kat,
4
are you
fingers
doing-
in the thumb.
Hey, are
I
you,
win
hey, are
the
you
thumb.
doing construction?
No, a thumb is a finger. A thumb is a finger, but not all fingers are thumbs.
And that's a joke. Get the joke. There is joking here.
I was adding to the joke.
Like seriously, like,
What's crazy?
So anyway, like, what pisses me off that I thought Jake was a really nice guy until I looked closely at his personality. Like, man, that guy's an asshole.
He's an attention whore.
Who?
He was a guy who was in the Dragon Ball Network server. To put this in terms a lot on the Spanish, he was the dean of that server.
An asshole. He's a full-class jackass. You're the guy. He's a full-class jackass.
Well, you notice on streams he tried to take over all the damn time.
Yep.
He sounds arrogant. He sounds kind of arrogant.
I've made a mistake.
God damn
What
it.
did you do?
He acted like all these Dragon Ball opinions were better than everyone else's when he hadn't even seen all the Dragon Ball.
Well,
God damn it, Haseo.
Here's my mistake. Guys.
I just checked my DMs.
Silence, everyone. Queen is talking.
Thank you, man. But
Guys.
I didn't say the Queen. I said Queen.
What did you do, Paige?
Your grandmother's home. So are you kids going to explain why she doesn't have any body wash left?
uh-oh.
Okay, I need to turn Spitfire down because I don't want her children to be dark.
I have her down for similar reasons.
Okay, if her children are dogs, children are...
Yeah, but I don't want even any chance of them actually being out there, which is why I usually have it down low. Everyone else.
And if they do, children are a protected class in America. If they get dogs,
you still don't want anyone
they're
to even,
fucked.
You still don't want anyone to even be risky.
Well, I know that. I'm just saying, you know, if they're going to do it, that's on them. You know?
One less than Damien. I'm gonna get away with it.
Who the hell is Damien? Oh.
I thought he was the terrifying one.
So, Paige, you were saying, what was your mistake?
Oh, I drank that in under 30 minutes. And I have a very low tolerance to alcohol.
What a surprise.
So I'm sitting here trying to set up videos to be scheduled to come out, like to be.
And then you get distracted by all the pretty colors.
No, I'm just sitting here and I'm having a very hard time typing. I literally sat here, I was like, what happened to my train of thought? It's gone.
And to boycott, and as for boycotting, instead of boycotting Vic from the Dragon Ball community, we should boycott Jake instead.
Yeah, that guy needs to go bye-bye.
Say that again?
He needs to go away and just go away. He sucks.
If I were Steven or Sal, I would basically.
I blocked the guy. I blocked him.
And he had me blocked for no reason. I didn't do anything to him.
Didn't he block you because you disagreed with one of his opinions?
No, Billy. Because I actually had I never even had a one-on-one conversation with this guy, and he straight blocked me for no reason.
I thought it was because of the Clone Wars thing in what happened in the server. I thought he blocked you for that.
I don't even know why he even blocked me. I don't understand why what I did to offend him or to piss him off. But screw him. Instead of boycotting Vic, we should actually boycott Jake from the DB community so he can't join any more servers, or since if he wants attention so badly, if that asshole wants attention so badly, we should make videos on him and see how he likes it.
Oh God, all of you, Dragon Ball Network streams were still up, isn't it? Whenever they did a stream, he was always trying to take over it. You noticed that, didn't you, Nicholas?
Say that again?
Whenever they did one of the watch party movie streams, he was always trying to talk over Sal and Steven.
Over Sal and Steven?
Yeah, whenever they were talking, he'd try and talk over Sal and Steven.
He's such an arrogant Okay, what's the word that doesn't describe him? Arrogant asshole. He's such an arrogant asshole. I swear. Not only that, Ellen, but he's also a narcissistic, arrogant asshole. And 9 times out of 10, guys, on the 9 times out of 10, I bet you 2 to 1. If we all met in person, he would never say half of the shit that he said online to your face. I swear to God. Like, he is such a coward. Like, seriously, he is such a freaking coward.
I remember I challenged him on something that he blocked me.
He blocked me for no apparent reason. He blocked me for no apparent reason.
He blocked me because I beat him in a debate.
Why did that asshole why did that asshole try to like think he's trying to like get one up on everybody? You're not the king of the world, asshole. Like seriously, you're not the king of the world.
The guy acted like he was the next geekdom. And if I were Steven, I would delete every single video of him featuring him. I would delete every single video featuring Jay just to get rid of him. Like, just pretend he doesn't even exist. If he wants attention so badly, like I just said earlier, we shouldn't even give him attention. His Twitter doesn't even exist anymore.
Say that again?
His Twitter doesn't exist anymore. He got rid of his Twitter.
Oh, well, good riddance for him. He's so lucky if and I bid you 2 to 1. I would probably never want to meet that guy in person anyway. Given my impression of him.
Like all those people talking shit about geekdom last year, they're all full of crap. They don't know the man.
Say that again?
Yeah, last year when people were talking shit about geekdom.
Say that again? Say that again, I can't hear you.
Last year people were talking crap about Geekdom 101.
Wasn't Geekdom neutral?
Yeah, he was neutral.
That I did respect.
He doesn't talk about the situation involving the voice actor.
No, like if you ever asked him, he'd just say this. I don't care who's right or wrong, just let the courts decide it. That was his stance.
Yeah. Stay out of it.
And people were getting up and going, no, I'm being neutral.
I honestly didn't know who that dude was. I didn't care about him.
He's the biggest.
All I knew was that. Yeah, I know who he is now. It's just during that time I didn't. All I know is that that one Spurg kept. That one Spurg just kept trying to egg him on.
You're talking about perfection, because that guy should go die at home.
Yeah.
Perfection, he would make videos about geekdom non-stop. He would make videos about.
I remember
on the hour.
Oh, here's a fun fact. I did a super chat for the guy, and I said, watching you was like watching Dale Gribble. I did it as a super chat just to make sure that it would be up on the stream.
I don't know what the deal with that guy was. Like he would make videos about people like non-stop, like I get the picture. Like leave us alone. Like do you not get the picture? Like how do can you be any more crystal clear than that? Leave me alone and stop making videos about me. That's not fair. Like what did I ever do to you? Like I don't know if it's just me, but I think this is just a theory, but I think he has obsessive, impulsive obsessive personality disorder.
Because that guy would not shut up about Therese or Geekdom or anybody.
Therese is that chick who produces the fan translations for Dragon Ball Heroes.
No, but the guy would go on to any moderately big Dragon Ball YouTuber. That was what Perfection did.
So,
if you had over 100,000 subs, he just attacked
what pisses me off, and you know what also pisses a lot of people off? Like, you would talk all this shit to someone online, but you would never say it to their face. If you saw them in person, you would never say that to their face. That is the most cowardly thing you can do. talking shit to someone behind a screen or behind a device, but you know damn well they don't know where you live, they don't know where you live at, they don't know who your family is, they don't know who you're associated with. Like, you can literally talk shit behind a computer screen and you think you're safe.
That's why I don't say anyone anything, but I wouldn't say to their face. So
Say what?
That's why I never say anything that I wouldn't say. So if I talk shit to someone, if I could actually go to meet them personally, I would tell them to their face what I think of them. But most people won't do that.
Because the one thing that Perfection did once he stopped making videos about, he started making videos about somebody else. I can't remember his name. I don't really care.
I think he tried to attack Masako X at one point.
Wait, hold on. Is it
Why?
Masako X?
Why the hell did you go back to Moscow?
No, okay. This guy was a attention whore, and he basically made spurging videos on any moderately big Dragon Ball YouTuber.
Masako X is the one of the Team 4-star guys, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the voice actor for Goku and Gohan.
No, but that's how it went. This jerk would attack him.
Yeah, and speaking of Team 4-star, I think I might have accidentally bumped into Team 4-star's Nappa when I was at an event. I was like, why did that voice sound so familiar? There's something about that voice that looks awfully familiar.
I just really hate how
Hey, Vegeta, don't drop the soap.
Don't drop the soap, Vegeta.
I was thinking to myself, why does that voice sound so familiar? There's something about that voice that looks awfully familiar.
I just hate these people who make these spurging videos. Then they wonder why they get backlash for it.
Oh boy.
Like, a lot of these people ended up getting sued over it.
Good God, I just found Perfection's new channel. How many times a day does he upload? Jesus.
Oh my God, will that guy just get a life?
Wait, he's back? I thought he was gone. Do you know how many YouTubes that guy's lost 17 different YouTube channels over the course of a year.
On top of that, he doesn't even have a job or anything.
How is he not Mac banned already?
He's changing his IP address.
I know, does he even have like a job or something? I heard he was homeless, but he doesn't really. All he does all day is just content on the internet.
I heard he lives in his mother's basement or something.
What a fucking fucking.
I hate people who don't even try. I mean, I don't have a job, but I try my hardest to earn any kind of money.
So essentially, he's Monday Matt dipped in chocolate.
Monday Matt, by the way. Who's that?
How do you not know about the legend of the Boulder King?
Wasn't there a group that decided to make an open video naked?
I'm serious.
Okay, I'm putting. Give me 1 second.
It's just that there's so many. God.
I'm gonna send you a. I'm sending you a Toad McKinley video that'll pretty much give you the.
Perfection tried to implicate people into being pedophiles and all kinds of weird crap. I love someone said show the evidence. He said I don't need evidence.
Perfection is
yes,
lucky.
You do.
And you know what else? Perfection is so lucky that if he has the nerve to say to someone on the internet, he's gonna say it to the wrong person.
Eventually someone will try to hunt him down and just. Didn't Geekdom threaten him to go? Come on, show up my house, bro. Fucker, didn't show up.
Okay, I just posted a video in Queen's Lounge, dude. Watch it when you get the chance.
Those people are just
Yeah, me. Go ahead.
I hate those people with a vengeance.
Don't blame you.
Anyway, back to Star Wars. Death to the Sand People.
So essentially, what I was getting at was he's essentially Matt. He stays home. He does nothing but think that he's like some big time streamer or big time YouTuber making a living. But all he is sitting at home. He's sitting at home, spamming videos onto his channel while his wife is doing the work.
Oh my god,
No, that guy's a step up from perfection. At least that guy has a wife.
You know what's the most dirty tactic of all, guys? You know what what's even worse than that? I can tell you. You know what's worse?
What?
What's worse is the dirty tactic of using a big time user's name, saying that this YouTuber did this to me just to get attention. And I think there was something. Hold on. There was someone named Katie Nova who said that Geekdom was sexist, and she literally used his name just to get views on a video because she can't do it her damn self. Like some people on YouTube are lazy. Like, produce your own goddamn content instead of produce your own content instead of using somebody else's name just to get attention.
Nicholas,
I hate YouTube.
So she used his name, rode the coattails of his name just to get clout.
Yep.
Yeah. Basically, that's the worst thing you can do.
The very definition of dog chasing.
Now, Nicholas, did you see my pinned tweet that I'm gonna make Star Wars videos?
Say again?
Did you see my pinned tweet on Twitter that I'm gonna start making Star Wars videos?
I didn't. DM it to me, will you?
Can do. Just excuse me, stream. There'll be a second.
And until poker players watch my stream, I know I suck.
Okay, so wait, hold on. Billy, you're 24. I'm 22.
Yep. There it is. See, it's a poll, and you can vote on it. It's what my first video will be about. So every time I'm about to make a video, I'm just gonna make a poll of what the video should be about.
Wait, Billy, I'm a year older than you?
Yeah, you are. We already established this.
Damn.
Remember, I'm 24.
I guess I was never paying attention.
I swear, that is so asinine. Like, you can literally make someone a video.
How old did you think I was, Malika?
You know, what pisses me off is that, it is about these people on YouTube like Monday Matt Perfection and, what was that other guy's name? What was that other guy's name? Oh wait, that's okay. What was the other guy's name? Oh wait, that's right. Oh wait, that's right. That guy who showed knocking in, he's a complete dickhead who tries to one-shot everybody. What pisses me off is that people try to like they're so desperate for attention. Like seriously, like what? Like you have nothing else to do with your time than be an asshole on the internet.
Yep, apparently. Those people
like,
suck.
I know, if you don't have anything nice to say, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Like you don't know.
Well,
like,
yeah, at least if you have something not nice to say, at least have the guts to say it to the person's face.
Or at least directly where they can hear you. Like we're talking on the phone right now.
Yeah, like at least say it to their damn face.
Exactly. Like, exactly, like, because, exactly, but, what pisses me off about these YouTubers, like, you don't know what that person, like, you don't know, like, what that person you're talking to is going through, like, you don't know, like, you don't, I mean, like, I'm like, you're supposed
put
to
him on
have
that
an
box
episode
for now, I'll hang him up later.
Alright, well, I gotta head back into...
Have fun.
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 He's a...
Huh.
He calls you a working girl.
Ellen.
Course estimator.
Queen. Hey, Queen.
Wait, what? Stardust chart for you?
Yeah.
What's up?
Hi.
What you doing? Oh, cool. So if anybody's interested, feel free to DM me on Twitter.
Nicholas, could you DM me your PSN and I'll add you to my PlayStation?
Sure. Hold on a sec. Let me DM you in a second too. Hold on, I'm sending it to you right now. There it is. It is. I just sent it to you. I have a really solid work ethic. When I work on a computer, I can get it done in a heartbeat.
I'm just, every week every time I'm gonna make a video, I'm gonna put a poll up for 3 choices. Then after the vote, I will start work. I will immediately start work on that video.
I don't know who has a more punchable face between Perfection, Jake, or Monday Night. Who has a more punchable face?
Why not line them all up and just punch them?
What?
Just
I squad of punches. Let's go. Just punch them all.
Gotta punch him all.
I would divide these three into 3 categories. For Jake, it's the arrogant, condescending people who think he's the king of the world. To Perfection, that pest who will not go away, who won't get a life. And 3, Monday Matt, I don't even know how to describe him because I don't really know why I don't really care.
I'm just sick of these people.
Like if I ever saw him in person, he is so lucky that I'm nice. Like I'm genuinely a nice person, but if you piss me off enough, oh, it's not gonna be pretty.
Alucard, how old did you think that was?
A year older than me, at least.
No. We're the same age group, but you're older.
So anyway, I have a website.
You can put that in I should say put it in the general media dump. If you want to share
I think I've already I think you've already seen it, Billy. I think you've already seen it.
Well, if you want to share it to the others, I'd just say put it in the general media dump in this server. That way they can look at it if they want.
Sure, but don't yeah, sure.
Well, orientation?
Hang on, let me
To the Zuccarelli
let me go. Just posted it.
Wait, there's a heroic enemies. I'm gonna deal with them. Tatooine, it's a pretty planet.
I hate sand. It's coarse and rough. It gets everywhere.
No. Just not.
It's coarse and rough, and it gets everywhere. Like seriously, I don't know how many times that mine has become a meme.
But he's not wrong, because I've lived these. I have been these a lot of things.
Child vote. Or not?
So yeah, and that was
Sorry, Sam, we must kill you.
Hey Billy, do you think Anakin was right to kill the Tusken Raiders? Do you think he was justified in doing it, considering that they killed his mom?
Yeah, he was justified in doing it. It's wrong what he did, but it's justifiable.
Yeah,
because I think if someone kills your mother, you're gonna snap.
Yep.
And exactly, I wouldn't understand Anakin murdering. I wouldn't understand Anakin murdering the exact, murdering like the warrior, but murdering the children that had nothing to do with it. Don't you think that's going a little bit too far?
Yeah, but it's also
depends on the situation.
It also shows like how enraged he was at it.
Yeah, and I prefer, speaking of Anakin, I actually prefer his Revenge of the Sith look than his Attack of the Clones look, mainly because of the long hair. And in season 7, they really modeled Anakin's appearance in season 7 to look like his Revenge of the Sith self.
Like Filoni did a really good job with the Clone Wars.
Yeah,
yep.
The only reason I like season 7 is because how closely it is to Revenge of the Sith.
Also, the Mandalore arc and the Bad Batch, a lot of really good episodes.
The one thing about season 7 that hurts everybody is Ahsoka and those sisters. Like, why do we even need an episode of these characters we know nothing about and aren't even going to care?
Like, there was a lot of fillery feeling episodes in season 7.
Yeah, because have you noticed that Anakin and Grievous have never even met until Revenge of the Sith?
Well, they've met, but they haven't met face to face.
Yeah.
They know of each other, but they've never met in person until Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, that's why. Like they've been in battles together, but they've never actually encountered each other in combat.
Yeah, in person you mean, like, but they know of each other. They know of each other.
That's why he says we expected you to be taller.
Yeah, and what do you think would have happened if Anakin was sent to Utapau instead of Obi-Wan?
Grievous would have lost to Anakin, but it would have been a harder battle.
I just freaking eliminated 4 players at once.
Because Grievous has the ability to split, Grievous has the ability to split his 2 arms and split them into 4. He can wield multiple lightsabers at the same time.
It's because Anakin could defeat Grievous mainly by, whenever Anakin's pushed into a corner, he'll use his Force abilities, and his Force abilities kind of give him the edge over Grievous.
Yeah, because Obi-Wan is always on the defensive, while Anakin is more aggressive.
So if Anakin's pushed back, he'll just start using these Force abilities, and then it's game over for Grievous.
Yeah, because if the Jedi were smart, if they had just used their Force abilities smartly, they could easily kill Grievous. But
most Jedi Force abilities wouldn't work on him, like because he is made of a metal that's Force resistance, so that's why
he's a cyborg.
No, but like
even though
the metal he's made of is a bit Force resistant, so it means if a Padawan tries to Force push him, it's not going to do anything. That's why you have to be at least Knight level to affect him with the Force, while most Knights wouldn't be able. It's why only the high-ranking Jedi Masters could be Grievous, because they could incorporate the Force while they're fighting too.
Obi-Wan did push Grievous onto the ceiling in Revenge of the Sith when they were fighting on Utapau. Utapau.
But Obi-Wan's a high-ranking Jedi Master. That's why Dooku was always assured that as long as Grievous didn't fight a really powerful Jedi Master, Grievous would win.
Speaking of Obi-Wan, Obi-Wan never won a fight against Dooku. Like every time Obi-Wan and Dooku fight, Dooku always gets the upper hand.
Yeah, if you look into the Revenge of the Dooku actually would have won the Revenge of the Sith fight against Anakin, but he was told to lose on purpose.
Because Palpatine because it was to turn Anakin over.
While if Dooku actually went all out, he would have defeated Anakin and Obi-Wan.
And speaking of losing on purpose, many people think that Palpatine lost the mace on purpose.
It depends if it depends if it's canon or Legends.
Yeah.
In
we're
Legends,
talking about...
in Legends, some things say he did lose on purpose, while in canon it's displayed that Mace won because of his force, because of his lightsaber abilities.
Yeah, and on top of that, I agree with the more not canon Legends version. I think it's more inclined to I think it's I prefer the idea that that Palpatine lost the mace on purpose because he knew
No, like
Anakin was
you could
coming.
tell it was a close fight, but when you see Sidious get disarmed, it looks like he didn't try. He's like, because he sees Anakin's speeder pass by the window, and you just see. Then 5 seconds later, he's disarmed. It kind of seems off.
To make himself look helpless.
Yeah, because you know if it was a struggling fight, Anakin would probably take Mace's side.
Yeah, and speaking of which, Anakin didn't have to cut off his entire hand. He could have just blocked his lightsaber like he did in the video game.
Yeah, but he did that because he was kind of panicking.
Yeah, I need him to stop. No!
Hey! Mace Windu, he should have had the magic hand.
Eat the magic hands!
Like,
God damn it. Oh, Robot Head, you funny man.
The one thing I don't get about Mace, is that Mace, if you really think about it in retrospect, Mace, if he actually got what he deserved in Revenge of the Sith because of the way he treated Anakin.
He was always, whenever Anakin wanted to do absolutely anything, Mace was usually the one against it.
Yeah, like, if you actually, Windu got what he deserved for the way he treated Anakin. Like if you watch the Clone Wars, it really puts the context of the prequels in motion because, because if you really think about it, Order 66 was, if you really think about it in retrospect, if you rewatch the Clone Wars,
it's really sad.
And not only that, but if you actually, I think Order 66 was actually more of a good thing.
Well, the prequel Jedi were too dogmatic compared to, like, let's say the old Republic era Jedi. They got too... the moment the Jedi got really arrogant the moment the Sith disappeared.
Yeah, yeah, after Darth Maul killed Qui-Gon Jinn in the Phantom Menace, and speaking of the Sith, whenever you're teamed up with the Sith, they're gonna backstab you.
Yeah, like if you team up with Sith, you gotta anticipate them stabbing you in the back.
Yeah, like yeah, because a common trope in fiction is that the villain will team up with another villain or hero and then stab them in the back once they get what they want, or
but that's how the Sith work.
Yeah, and that's generally how villains work too. They'll only work with you if it suits them, or you know.
Stay sharp, Sith. The thieves ran
I feel
right into
sad for Dooku's a sad character.
And Dooku had about 5 seconds to expose Palpatine for who he is.
He didn't want to do that, like, because you just go.
Like, yeah, and Anakin was actually remorseful about killing Dooku, actually.
Yeah, that really hurt Yoda too.
And stuff. Because I don't know if you heard this, but they actually redubbed Anakin's line after Miss Windu was killed. When when Anakin says, "What have I done?" They actually redubbed it. If you watch season 7 again, they redubbed his line from Revenge of the Sith when Anakin says, "What have I done?" Like
the thing is, if you didn't kill Dooku, that's why Palpatine wanted him dead, because if they captured Dooku, Palpatine was screwed.
Because remember when Anakin says, "What have I done?" After Palpatine spoke Windu, it sounds like to me, it seems like Matt Lander's, "What have I done?" seems more like horrified. Well, Hayden Christensen sounds more guilty.
Like, people get up Christensen's acting, but I say he's a really good actor because with how emotionally screwed up Anakin is, he actually plays Anakin really well.
And think about the prequels is that it because it actually tells about Anakin, Obi-Wan. And speaking of the prequels, is that Anakin and Obi-Wan's relationship is never actually shown. For the most part, they're either A, bickering, or 2, working together, or 3, having an argument.
They're very close though, they're like bickering brothers.
Like Anakin and Obi-Wan relationship to me doesn't make any sense at all in the prequels. Like, Obi-Wan claims that Anakin was his good friend, and I know it's a retcon and everything, but it just doesn't. But nothing actually lines up unless you watch the Clone Wars, because the Clone Wars really does.
Yeah, because
a lot of the issues that
they're more like the whole thing is they're good friends, but they act like bickering brothers.
Yeah, because in Attack of the Clones, all they've done is just argue, and Anakin. The entire movie after when he's on Tatooine and Attack of the Clones, all he does is just talk about Obi-Wan behind his back.
Well, he's a young, impetuous, arrogant idiot.
Wait, hold on. How old is Anakin in Attack of the Clones?
He's like 20 or something. I forgot his exact age.
Anakin was 9 in The Phantom Menace, and Attack of the Clones is a decade later, so that means Anakin was 19. And the Clone Wars takes place like 3 years after Attack of the Clones and into Revenge of the Sith. So Anakin, like, so Anakin was my age when he became Darth Vader.
Give or take a couple months.
It's kind of sad to see Anakin so disfigured while he was young. He had his entire life ahead of him.
Poor Anakin. He's a
tragic
character.
He is. And I really don't like Padme for some reason.
I find her a bit annoying in some parts, but she's a good character overall.
Let's see. I think Padme's character actually declined from The Phantom Menace to Revenge of the Sith. In The Phantom Menace, she's the Queen of Naboo. She's strong and she's
in the Clone Wars cartoon adds a lot to her.
Yep.
Yeah, and the Clone Wars. Wait, no. In The Phantom Menace, she's Queen, and Attack of the Clones, she's a Senator, and Revenge of the Sith, she's basically Anakin's slave in the sense, well, not a literal slave, but literally she's lost her free will. She's basically his forced housewife, essentially.
Oh, it's because the love makes you do stupid crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and I'm good, and I'm actually glad you brought that up, Billy. I don't think, in theory, Anakin really loved Padme. I think he was, like, obsessed with her.
He was infatuated, but he did actually truly love her in the end.
I don't think he loved her per se. I mean, you're free to disagree, but this is just me. I don't think he truly loved her. I think he just saw her as like a possession or an object.
Maybe when he was Anakin, but when he was Vader, he showed that he actually truly did love her.
Yeah, like,
like in the Vader comics.
Darth Vader has some sort of like on and off switch of like just bipolar split personality. One minute he's depressed, then the second then the second, he makes a brief pause, he seems to be coming back around, like, then bam, the next second, he's evil again. Like, I think Darth Vader actually might have split personality disorder.
Well, he is a Sith Lord. Oh, because remember, he says he has two people inside him, and technically, the Sith Lord Darth Vader and what remains of Anakin.
Like, and people are gonna throw that argument, that Anakin and Vader are two different people, but people will be in a little sense and say that's not true. Anakin and Vader are one and the same. Vader is just a persona that Anakin adopts. They're basically the same person. Either Anakin or Vader. Anakin is Anakin, regardless if he's a Sith or not, because it's essentially the same person.
Anakin has not really personalities, but he has the Sith Lord who's pissed off at everything, and then he has the caring Anakin who's still deep down, but he just doesn't care anymore.
Yeah, and I don't understand this some sort of. I don't understand like Philly. The one thing I don't get is separating. Is you're trying to divide. You're trying to separate a person's actions from who they are as a person. Because that's always been a problem with me. I have a problem with. You see, the thing with me is how I see things. I see things through a literal perspective. I would see things on a literal perspective. I take things literally. Like I would think that like you can't separate a person's actions from who they are as a person, because who they are as a person, because their actions are reflective of or a byproduct of who they are as a person. Because Anakin, some people say Anakin is unlikable. Some say he's a good guy. Some say he was a good guy.
Well, his actions in the Clone Wars cartoon prove he's a good guy. Yeah, but in the context of the prequels, he's more presented as like a spoiled brat. He doesn't get what he wants. Well, he has if you look at his history, he was a slave. And then he was controlled by the Jedi, so he's kind of really emotionally screwed up.
That he is. The thing with Padme, I never got. The one thing with Padme I don't understand is that why. In Attack of the Clones, what I don't get is that Anakin admitted to killing his own people, and then an hour later when they're on Geonosis, she tells him she loves him. Like any rational human being would not want to have anything to do with Anakin. After he admits to him.
But the thing is, love doesn't make you rich.
No, it doesn't. Also, this looks like it's my last freaking match of the night.
Love makes you do completely irrational things, and it will also make you make giant leaps of logic in your brain.
Sometimes Padme doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, first, and I don't know if it's just me, but there's something about the Padme and Anakin things that makes me cringe, because Anakin comes off as like a creepy stalker in Attack of the Clones.
Well,
like remember?
I like how Anakin's written in that because it really shows how he's really emotionally screwed up. Yeah, he hasn't been taught how to express himself by the Jedi, so he just comes off like this creepy ass stalker. Because he hasn't been taught how to use emotions like a normal person.
But that's not an excuse to act like a creepo. To act like a creepo for the woman who's totally not interested in you. Like in real life, if you did that to a woman after she said no, she's gonna call the cops on you.
No, but it's just it's showing how he doesn't get it because he's been emotionally tortured since he was a kid as a slave, and then the Jedi don't help him get through that emotional problem, just say suppress all emotions. He has outbursts like that make him look weird.
Yeah, and it's not just Anakin is essentially like a freaky stalker. He's a freaky stalker who won't leave Padme alone. I think Anakin mostly sees Padme as a possession than an actual person because he's so emotionally attached that he won't let her go.
I think he sees her as a... What's the word? He puts her up on a damn pedestal. Not like she's a possession, but more like she's this heavenly thing. He's got this weird worship thing with Padme.
Yeah, like,
not in the sense that he thinks him an object, but he sees him more of
more like an
what
obsession.
Put it from his perspective. This girl helps save you from slavery.
For sure. There you are, single boost.
Was the first person to truly appreciate your talents outside of your own mother, or the person who owns you. If you put all the things together, why Anakin is so obsessed with it, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Like, if you go by a psychological reasoning for why he's so damn obsessed with it, it makes perfect sense.
Okay, sorry to interrupt, but I need to end my stream, guys.
Can do.
To those watching on Twitch, thanks for coming. Those watching on YouTube later, thanks for watching. Now this is Mario Kart, but screw the rules because I have no money. Peace.
Who will also be with me Saturday?
Yeah, I'll be with Red Van Valakart on Saturday, doing my Xenoverse streams. Always doing Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Okay, now I'm actually leaving. Bye.
There you
go.
Okay. Stream's over.
I've got an hour to go.
Yeah.
Like, it actually makes perfect psychological sense why it's so obsessed with it.
I think, Steven, Super Steven, and Sal are okay. Mostly everybody on GD and I get them.
Like, what if Universe is a good guy? It's just Jake was a jerk.
Like, is it Jake, what's the one adjective to describe Jake? Oh yeah, that's right, asshole. That's right, asshole.
He's just a jerk.
He's an asshole. Such an asshole. For no apparent reason, such an asshole.
He just...
if I were Steven, I would delete every single video or picture of him to get him at to make sure he does. Just pretend he doesn't even exist.
I wonder how he even met those guys.
What do you mean?
So, like, how in the name of hell did he end up founding Dragon Ball Network?
With Jake?
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know how. When Steven first mentioned Jake, I didn't even know who he was talking about, and I'm actually glad I didn't know at the time because I probably wouldn't even want to hold a single conversation with that asshole. Seriously.
Well, you try to talk to him about things and you get pissy.
Say what?
He kept banning people from the server for not agreeing with it.
So that is the most childish thing you can do. That is the most childish thing you can do because...
Then people DM Sal and Steven going, why'd we get kicked? And they just go, what now?
Because that really just pissed me off. Jake is such an asshole. He's a first-class asshole. He really is like I was Steven. Like if I were Steven, I would delete every single video or picture of him. And to disassociate from him.
He's just such a jerk.
For no reason, for absolutely no reason. He blocked me for no reason. I didn't even do anything to him. What did I do to deserve to get blocked?
Disagree with him about something.
I think he had me blocked before I even knew who he was. But maybe it was that, but he sort of told me to leave the chat just because I disagreed with him. Jake is so simple. He expects everything to go his way.
I'm someone doesn't agree with him, he's bad.
Let's see, his Twitter is gone, his Twitter is gone, his Discord is gone, I think he's completely left the internet except for his YouTube channel, and as a common courtesy, I actually left a comment on his channel calling him an asshole. I mean, I definitely see it now, but
oh, I thought it still exists.
Yeah, his YouTube is still up, but I don't think he's active on it. And as a common courtesy, I actually left a comment calling him an asshole. I mean, I doubt he'll see it now, but I did that as a common courtesy for him being supposed to be an asshole.
The current episode of GT Abridged was pretty good.
Huh?
The newest episode of GT Abridged was pretty good.
Yeah, episode 5, yeah.
I like the Goku Learns to Drive episode reference.
Yeah, and remember Dr. Mew? Dr. Mew, the one who created Super 17? It's close.
What's the time? What's the time where you are at the moment?
Say what?
2:10.
Oh, I was asking what's the time where you are at the moment, Nicholas?
The same time as me. The same time as me.
So 2.
Yeah, 2:10. 2:10. Same time as me.
Oh, it's late for you guys. What am I doing?
This is this is really pissed me does any who else follows you? Does Sweet Saiyan Princess follow you?
Yeah.
I lost you there.
Wait, hold on. What did you say?
Yeah, I think she does.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Say what?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
You know who I'm talking about? Yeah.
I hate all these people in the community who act like they're better than everybody else and don't do shit.
Yeah, talk about shooting your horn.
Not like there's a what if you video maker for Dragon Ball, his name. I won't just say his name won't be named, but his name is Nitro Storm, and the guy's got like 1,000 subs, and he's the most arrogant jerk I've come across.
And I'm glad I never exchanged a single DM with that asshole.
Well, like, I remember when Nitro got kicked out of Dragon Ball Network because he lost it, because he was losing that he lost the debate.
People like that are such assholes. I mean, really, assholes. Seriously. Hold on. speaking of sweet saying princess, I actually talk to her frequently.
Man, what am I doing?
Say what?
Oh, I just want to seeing where I need to go on my, because I'm streaming still. Trying to figure out where I need to go still.
Yeah. Yeah, because the thing that pisses me off is that you know Hercule's voice actor?
Oh, I can't remember his name, but yeah. Chris Ranger, I think.
Oh yeah, Chris Ranger. Someone alleged on a video that he threatened someone on Twitter, along with Josh Martin.
I'm just sick of all this drama and crap, and can't the world go back to normal?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like you would never, like you talk all the shit online, but you would never say that to the person's face because you know you're safe behind a device.
What's everyone else doing?
Like people who have met me in real life, Billy, Billy, people who know me in real life, I actually get along with them quite well. And I've never shit talked them before, ever. I get along with pretty much everyone, either who I meet online or in person.
Night, Paige.
Night.
Say that again?
Oh, Paige is going to bed.
Bye.
Like I enjoy Drew's videos, but Jake's videos are just shit. His videos are piss poor shit. Piss poor shit.
He's not very good at, what's the word? I can't think of the word. Man, this has really been a piss on Jake's stream. Let's try to talk about... What are you doing in college, Nicholas?
Say that again?
What are you doing in college?
I'm studying acting. I'm studying voice acting and stuff. I'm a theater major. I'm a theater arts major. I'm studying voice acting and I'm very active on campus and stuff. Pretty much everybody on campus knows who I am.
Didn't you also I think you had an interest in law, didn't you?
Say that again?
In law? Like lawyering, being a lawyer?
Something like that. Yeah, something like that. But then I changed my mind. I think I would do better in public service than. I think I will do better in public service than representing people because I've been working in public service for 2 years now.
Well, it seems like you found your field, which is good.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Elika?
Yeah, the reason why I'm a theater arts major at school is because I want to be creative, and but I also have my public service will be my primary career. Like my undergrad is my secondary career, and grad school will be my primary. So I want 2 careers.
You'll have 2 career options.
Yeah. So yeah, like
I found a crate.
I'm rolling right now.
So yeah, thank you for asking about. So thank you for asking what I do in college. I appreciate it.
I remember you mentioning something about voice acting and other stuff. It's just I couldn't remember everything. Just wanted to double check.
Yeah.
I'm going into accounting.
You okay?
Yeah, like and speaking of perfection, but all the guy says is just nonsense. Like all he does all day is just make up videos about people. That's all he does.
Have you? Oh, I'm checking my videos. Have you voted on my Star Wars poll?
Say that again.
The star on my tweet I linked you the Star Wars poll.
Oh yeah, I think I did. I chose the first Order 66.
So the first Jedi Purge.
Yeah, the original Jedi Purge from Order 66.
No, that's the second Jedi Purge. The first Jedi Purge is in the Old Republic era.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. There were 2 Jedi Purchases, one from Revenge of the Sith and one for the Old Republic era.
Yeah, the Revenge of the Sith one is the second Jedi Purge.
Because I thought the one from Revenge of the Sith was the complete decimation of the Jedi Order. Like at the end of Revenge of the Sith, almost all the Jedi are dead except.
At the end of Revenge of the Sith, there's about 100 Jedi left, and after the Empire, there's like a dozen. After Return of a Jedi, there's about 12 Jedi left hiding in the galaxy.
Yeah, like, and speaking of that number, speaking of the decimating number, the number, that specific number that people have estimated how many are still alive, that actually could be like the canon. Wait, not canon, legends. I'm sorry.
Well, in canon, after Revenge of the Sith, you can account how many Jedi survived by, like, the comics, but the first Jedi Purge, there was less than half a dozen Jedi left after the first Jedi Purge.
Oh, so the first Jedi Purge wasn't as dominant as the second one from Revenge of the Sith.
No, about the same amount of Jedi died, because after the first one there was 100 left. After the second Jedi Purge, which is Order 66, there was about 100 Jedi left after the initial Order 66, and at the end of the Empire there was like a dozen. While
and you know what really pissed
now with the Old Republic Jedi Purge, after the Purge there was like at most a dozen Jedi left.
Yeah,
and they had to rebuild the Order, so it's why.
And you know what really pissed me off? And you know what really pissed me off? They killed off one of my most favorite Jedi. In the initial Revenge of the Sith Wars Purge, they killed Awa Secura. They killed
Plo Koon.
They killed. Plo Koon. They killed
Mundi.
Kiadi Mundi. I think Kiadi Mundi got the worst death.
No, you just said look. He just has the look of betrayal on his face.
Yeah, I know, and Kiadi didn't understand what was going on, and suddenly he turns around, and the soldiers and the clones are pointing their guns at him, and pointing their blasters at him, and it's like the face. It's like why are my own men pointing their guns at me? Like,
yeah, what am I doing? What's everyone else doing at the moment?
I think being portrayed is
Nothing.
No, I'm streaming. At least got someone to talk Star Wars back, cause sorry, Kirby, you're kinda
Kinda what?
Well, I'm trying to think of the correct word.
Silent?
No.
So anyway.
I like 77. I like going off on tangents on Star Wars. Which is why I like Nicholas.
Oh, right. Thank you. And also if you play the original Battlefront 2, Commander Bly actually had said he has regret killing Awa Secura.
Like, that's why they gunned her down so quickly. She at least deserved that much.
Because I think Kiadi Mundi's death and Awa Secura's death, I think Kiadi Mundi had it worse because he faced it split. He had to face it straight on.
I agree. Mundi's death is really sad.
And Awa just got shot from behind because and they kept and even after the initial shots, they kept shooting at her. Like, why were they kept shooting at her?
To make sure, because Jedi sometimes they get hit with a blaster bolt and won't go down. So they shot her
Well,
multiple
hello
times to
there,
make sure.
Cyberdark Cannon.
Okay,
just to make sure she's dead.
Okay, I think the most gruesome deaths of Order 66 were Ayla Secura and Plo Koon. Like, Plo Koon literally got blown up by Captain Zags on Keda Demodia.
Which sucked. Like, it's kind of say, it's like, Order 60's John Williams shares a perfect score for that sequence because it's so damn sad.
Yeah, like, Order 66, Order 66, like Order 66, if you really watch the Clone Wars, it really does. Some of it actually does make it a little bit more,
it just hurts.
But, yeah, and also Luminora, Luminora and Canon, she actually survived Order 66, but in Legends, she's dead in Legends, but in the canon, she survived. But I think she actually got tortured by the Inquisitors. Because
so you beat Wilkes and made it out of the desert alive,
some characters will
Wilkes
live,
doesn't
but some will
surprise me,
die.
but when I heard you were heading for the desert, well,
Like
I wasn't expecting to see either of you again.
Like Luminara, she died on Kashyyyk. I think, I don't know if it was Commander Blue who killed her.
Better than okay, huh? I got my share of them sand people.
Yeah, wait, no,
Wasn't meant as an insult. There's lots of stuff in that desert that can't anyway. I'm glad you came, because it gives me some real leadership, maybe the exchange on Tatooine can move ahead for a change.
Good luck with that.
Thanks. And Andronikos?
It's alright, huh?
And
yeah, right, well...
I don't know which death is canon. Like, there's a deleted scene in Revenge of the Sith where she's killed by Grievous.
Let's get on
the canon one is dying at the Jedi Temple.
No, I think that's a deleted scene too.
No, but it's in the novelization of the Revenge of the Sith, so Disney just went, that's the canon one.
Yeah, because there have been like 3 versions of Shakti's death. One from the Force Unleashed, which I wish was still canon.
Because that was my personal favorite one.
Yeah, like Galen Merrick isn't even canon anymore, and what pisses me off about the Force Unleashed 2, you know, if you ask me, Billy, I think, the Force Unleashed should have just been a standalone game and should not have had a sequel. I mean, Galen Merrick is dead, his story is complete. Like, there's no reason for you to there's no reason, like, for you to create a clone to cheapen his character. Like, the one, ever heard of the, trope of having, like, unnecessary, like, sequels because the character has already served their purpose in the original appearance, and because they'll either bring the character down because of popularity.
I agree, you should have just put one Force Unleashed game.
Andronikos.
Yeah, because if you ask me, I think the Force Unleashed should have just been a standalone game.
Looks like you finally found your rock.
Because on top of that, the Force Unleashed, after the Force Unleashed 2, we don't even know what happened to Galen Merrick's clone after the second game.
You must hurry and recover the remaining artifact.
Like, if you ask me, I think the Force Unleashed 2 was just an unnecessary game.
It was a good game, it's just story-wise, it didn't do anything.
Well, I had the Wii version for the Force Unleashed 2, and boy, oh boy, did it suck. It sucked major balls.
The 360 version was pretty good.
Yeah, the 360 version is good, but the one thing I don't like about the 360 version, I mean, the graphics are obviously better, but the Force Unleashed 2 is trying to emulate something that looks like the scene of a movie, or make it more cinematic. Or to make it more cinematic. To emulate something that's cinematic. Okay, what I mean?
You just kind of fall into it like I did.
That's my problem with the 360 version. I mean, I've never played the 360 version. I've only had the Wii version, but I've seen footage of it. Like, the one thing that pisses me off, another thing that pisses me off about the Force Unleashed 2 is that Galen Merrick literally has no personality. Because the only goal he has in the game is just to get back, with that woman that he felt that his template fell in love with. I can't remember her name. I think he was her.
In 3 years, this Sky Princess took more cargo and harassed more Republic ships than half the Imperial fleet. I'm a liar, and a thief, and a murderer.
Like, he literally has no character to speak of from The Force Unleashed 2. But the original game that's why I like the original game better than The Force Unleashed 2 because it actually has character and story. Whereas the second game is basically just
Find Juno.
walking
You don't need defense when you can maneuver
yeah,
like that.
basically find Juno is you basically just find Juno basically. And I mean, what pisses me off is that Galen Merritt,
didn't seem to have a ship
and his clone,
Yeah,
his clone doesn't even his clone
lasted.
Nothing
like playing chicken with a ship twice your size
literally only
and then
purpose in the
firing
game
up
is
his
just to
tail when he
find
blinks.
Juno.
Sky Princess was great.
But their
but she couldn't do
relationship was
that.
never developed. Juno fell in love with the original Galen Merritt, not his clone. Because I don't understand, and I don't understand how a clone can have the original
Nice as a little ship
I
like
just
that
never
is,
understood
you
that.
just can't carry enough cargo. And you burn
I
too
agree.
much fuel jumping to hyperspace.
Like
Pirates gotta make a living. And then he's
if
gotta
you
be able to
clone
escape
yourself,
when the pressure's
genetically
on.
you look
This ship
identical,
here,
but you're not the
best of
same
both
person.
worlds.
It's just
She'll fly
your
like a
genetics.
dream, and then she'll jump away.
Imagine your clone is like a copy. Imagine yourself as like a piece of paper, right? And you want to clone yourself.
I'd be
Well, your
glad to have
clone
you as a
is that
pilot,
copy that you
if
printed
your
out.
half was
I mean,
My line of
yes,
work,
it
you
looks
don't live
exactly
long.
the
You just
same.
tell me where you
but-
want to go.
Yes, it looks exactly the same, but it's not going to have the original features that the original had. You get what I mean?
Yeah,
Because that's why
he doesn't have the same personality as the original.
Did you have something in mind?
He has the memories of the original and the knowledge of the original, but doesn't have the original's personality.
Nothing touchy-feely.
Yeah,
just
he
enough to
has
know
the
you got my
original,
back.
the original's powers, but not his personality. Like,
I like two things.
Juno,
Ancient artifacts and
if
getting
I were
my
to
way.
make like a Force Unleashed 3,
Remember
if
that,
Disney
and
didn't
we'll
make
be
the
fine.
entire thing,
I'll
to
try to
canonize the
remember.
entire thing,
Just I got a score to settle.
if I would basically like. I would make if I were to make the Force Unleashed 3, it would be I would make the clones die the clone die and Juno Eclipse die because obviously because of the
Well, you
events
don't
of
have to
the
have Juno die, because she could just be some background officer you never see in the original movies. She could still exist, but you'd have to have Coda die, and you'd have to have the clone die, or it screws up Luke being a Jedi.
Yep.
You hear that, Sith? Nothing like it in the
and on
galaxy.
top of that,
An idling blaster.
on top of that, I
Potential
really
energy
don't like
right
how they
there.
handled Luke's
It's like
character
waking
and
up on
the
your birthday wondering what you
wait,
got.
not in the original, the
For a few
sequels.
minutes.
I really don't like.
They got rid of Luke's main character point was he never gave up.
It's a bad idea to get attached.
Yeah,
The Last
and
Jedi, I gave up.
These blasters are nice.
You got rid of his main
Pirates only as
character
good
point,
as
which
this
is
equipment.
he will never give
You
up.
got fancy force powers like
Yeah,
you
and
Sith.
yeah, but in the sequels they made him into a coward, and that's basically the same thing that Obi-Wan did at the end of Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, but
and
Obi-Wan was buying time to train
You know, I think I heard the ship's engine
Luke,
making
while
a
Luke
strange
just
noise earlier.
fucked off for no
Mind if I
reason.
check it out sometime?
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah,
I'm
yeah, and the thing about the original, and the thing about the sequels that pissed me off is that it basically erases the ending of Return of the Jedi. Everything that the heroes fought for and fought for is now rendered meaningless.
Doing?
I mean, like evil. I mean, like
fleet of
obviously,
Republic
like
ships on your tail,
obviously,
you take
like,
whatever cover you can
with
find.
Jedi
Rocks
Academy,
don't have cannons.
which takes place after Return of the Jedi. Obviously, evil is still
Besides,
around,
what's
but
life without a little risk?
obviously evil is still around, but the Emperor was the main evil, and they and
He should have
spoiler
stayed
alert, they
dead.
brought him back. Exactly. They brought him back. They basically
The villain should have been Plagueis, in my opinion. That would have been better.
Darth Plagueis. Darth Plagueis, Darth Sidious's master.
That would have been a better if Snoke was Plagueis instead of Palpatine.
And speaking of Plagueis, people have actually theorized that Snoke is Plagueis.
But then they got rid of it, and then they just revealed Snoke was Palpatine. I'm like, it would have been way better if Snoke turned out to be Plagueis instead of Palpatine. You could just say,
because we've had yeah, exactly, because we've had wait, no, you were about to say something. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
why Snoke looks so deformed. Remember, Plagueis got basically electric fried to a crisp by Palpatine, you could say his midichlorian manipulation kept him barely alive, and then when his body was disposed of, he basically escaped from where he was put and then just disappeared, biding his time until Palpatine was defeated.
Yeah, because
that would have worked.
Because we've had, yeah, exactly, because we've had like what, like, let's say like 7 movies with this guy. Why can't we come up with something new? Like, why are you shoehorning a villain that's already been defeated? Like bring up something new. We've already like Palpatine should have already stayed dead. Like the guy was
cool,
literally.
like, it's like, oh, you think you've defeated the Sith, but Palpatine's old master is hiding out in the universe waiting for his apprentice to be defeated. And now that there's only one Jedi Knight left, he can come back and take over everything. That would have been better.
Like seriously, like Sidious should have stayed dead. Like the guy was literally thrown God knows how many stories, God knows how many stories down the reactor shaft.
To a Star Destroyer's reactor.
Like how the hell do you survive? Like God knows how many stories being thrown down a reactor shaft. Like how the hell do you survive that? And as I was leaving the movie theater, I asked myself, how the hell do you survive being thrown down God knows how many stories? Like how the hell do you survive that? How the hell do you survive that? Like that doesn't make any sense. Alright. Well, I'm about to head to bed soon.
Good night, man.
Alright, man.
Talk to you later.
Well, not right now, but in a couple of minutes, I'm about to head to bed because it's getting late. Let's see what time it is. On my clock, it's 2:34. I'm about to head to bed in 10 minutes. So yeah, I'm about to head to bed.
I haven't talked to you in ages, so I'm glad we could have. So like, we haven't actually talked in a while, so I'm glad we could talk again.
Of course. Hit me up. Hit me up anytime. And so yeah, are you sure my voice isn't high pitched? Because my voice actually sounds a lot deeper when you're talking to me in person than it's recorded. Because
you sound normal. Like you just sound very energetic, but normal.
Say what?
Like you sound very high energy, but you sound normal.
Okay. Okay, so I sound like I have a lot of energy, but my voice is not high pitched.
Yeah.
Okay, because I always thought that I had a high pitched voice for some reason.
You've made it safely to Alderaan. It really is a wonderful world, so rich in history. It's a shame you won't have time to visit the library.
You're right. I'm a very energetic person, but I am a little bit embarrassed by my voice, which is why I'm working on my scraps when I'm doing voiceovers. When I'm done with the recording, like I said, I'll send it to you if you're interested, and I'll upload it to my website if you want to listen to it. Right. So yeah. Yeah, because
given to one of Alderaan's noble houses.
Like
I don't know which one.
So yeah, I guess. So yeah. So one thing about fandoms that really piss me off is how toxic they are. Like it's like with fandoms, you can't have anything nice anymore. First, we have the Kit Vic situation with Dragon Ball. We have the Sonic the Hedgehog fandom. We have the Star Wars fandom. Like fandoms are so toxic. How ironic that.
It's okay, man.
Huh?
Just messaging Kyber about something.
Oh, like it's like with fandoms. Like you can't have anything nice anymore. Fandoms are so toxic.
Yeah, that's why I usually try to do my own thing and stay the hell out of the fandom.
Exactly. I hate toxic fandoms. Like with Kick Vic, I don't care on either side. I don't really care. Like as long as you don't drag me into the bullshit, I'm okay. but don't, I mean, like, like, like Geekdom said, it's not right for us to take sides because you truly don't know the 100% truth. You don't know the truth. You like it's fine to believe what you want to believe, but don't completely take it at face value because you don't know what the full story is, no matter how convincing it may seem. Like, what pisses me off about the internet sometimes is that some people will try to like create an image to fit their own narrative.
I agree. Well, let's not mention the Vic crap for a while, because I'm sick of drama being on streams.
Exactly. Okay, I'm sorry, Billy. I won't mention it again. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. Like you said your piece, and from now on, we just won't bring it up.
Yeah, like, the next person who brings up the Vic shit, I'm just gonna ignore it and not comment on it. But what really pissed me off is people trying that shit with Tiffany Vollmer. Like her life is literally is like her. She's literally fighting for her life, and you assholes are talking about this bullshit. Like, for all you know, her life is on the line. She's literally fighting for her life, and all you assholes think about is is bullshit, like drama. Like, it's like you literally have your head up your ass about this whole situation that doesn't even involve you. Okay, okay, I'm about to lose my voice now. I'm losing my voice. Yeah, I'm losing my voice.
You've been more hyper than usual today.
Yeah, I must been I must be drinking too much. I don't drink alcohol, but I drink a lot of caffeine. That must be why I'm so unhyped.
Yeah, because you're yeah, that would explain it.
Say what?
You usually don't have that much caffeine.
Yeah, because because once I drink a simple sink of caffeine, it's over for me, man. It's over for me.
I also think it's because we haven't talked in a while and you're very excited about that.
Yeah, and this is the first time you've actually heard my voice. I mean, you know.
Well, I've heard your voice before because of your videos, but we haven't talked like this officially since. When did Dragon Ball Network do that thing where everyone was in VC? I think that was the last time we actually talked in any way, and I think that was like January or something.
Yeah, because everything was fine until the virus started.
Go to bed, man, get some rest, and you'll probably be less hyper.
Say that again?
Go to bed, man, get some sleep, and you'll wake up less hyper.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay, man, it shocked me, because you're usually not this bouncing off the walls excited. Oh, I need my stream. Okay, well, no,
You're right. You're right. So I'm gonna go to bed now. It was good talking to you all.
Bye, Nicholas.
You're ready, man.
And like I said, you can DM me anytime. I have Twitter for everybody who's new. I mean, Billy already obviously knows me, but to everybody else in the chat, I have Twitter, I have email. I pretty much am available pretty much everywhere. You can DM me anytime. I'm always here if you want to network, if you want to do a video together, or if you want to do whatever, as long as you're respectful. Because the one thing I don't tolerate is negativity on the internet. If you say something to me, that's negative, or you try to shit talk me, I'm just gonna straight block you. I mean the argument has already been said and done once I blocked you, because once you block someone, it's pretty much over. Okay. Well, well, I'm going to bed. Good night, everybody.
All right. Night.
Oh, by the way,
what am I doing?
By the way, you don't have my permission to call me Nick yet because
yeah, you have to
because
trust someone a lot to call them Nick, someone to call you Nicholas, which is why it's well call you Nick. It's everyone else calls you Nicholas. Okay,
Nicholas. Nicholas is my full name. It's my first full name, but Nicholas is my first full name. That's right, but when you call me Nick, it's if you're close to me, if you're close with me, or if you're on good terms with me. That's generally my only rule when you're talking to me. Don't call me Nick unless you're cool with me, or if you know me personally. So yeah, or if you have to get to know me to call me Nick.
That's a trust thing, basically. Well,
yeah, basically, yeah.
Night, man.
All right, good night.
He was higher energy than normal. Like, wow. He's usually never that. He's usually never like that. That's why it confused me. He's usually more like.
Yeah,
he's usually more like, you know what Spitfire's like?
Yep.
He's more like that usually, but not as loud. So I was just kind of confused why he was. But my thing is, we hadn't talked in ages on the caffeine.
And I don't care what she says, it does not always mellow people with autism out.
It doesn't mellow Gamer Bro out, it makes him even hyper. No, like he's a nice guy. He's just he got super excited today. I can't really hold it against him. He's usually more restrained than that. I apologize for it, guys. Am I stuck on loading screen of death? Sometimes when you switch the screen off and then back onto it.
Also, Carter, how often are
Okay, everybody, I'm on hold right now. I think I'll be ending the stream here.
Carter, how often are
see you all then. Bye, mighty
Wait till Billy's done.
Bill, King of the Water.
How often are